to Tabletop Battle. This is
Svein.
Damon. Today we're going to be playing bolt action.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be playing... What are we playing?
We're going to be playing 1943 and Germans versus the Russians.
Our timeline has taken us now to late June 1943. The Germans are advancing on Nowy Oskol, and along that path they find a Russian depot that they want to take care of because they're refueling and rearming some armored cars and tanks that they don't want to get back into the front lines.
The Russians want to get them back.
The Russians want to get them back. The Germans don't. So we have a scenario. We're going to show you the battlefield real soon. Easy victory conditions. He has to take fuel depot or ammo depot to get a minor victory. And he can also capture my the factory along with the other two for a major victory. Any other condition than that results in a victory for the Russians.
Yes, it does. And we also want to point out that this scenario was made by one of our patrons, Kieran Byrne. So thank you very much. We look forward to the next one because this one looks cool.
It looks cool. So let's get to it.
Okay, so the battlefield, as you can see, we have a forested area that goes across over here. The Germans will start in this general area. I will not tell where, of course. This band over here, band of brothers, is 6 inches wide and it's a minefield. Does not cross the road, but there we have some tank traps.
Yep.
That means I cannot, of course, drive through that. I have one platoon or one squad of engineers with mine clearing gear, so they will be my, can opener to open the minefield. We have barbed wire. All my vehicles have wheels, so I cannot drive past that. And my infantry have to stop in front of the barbed wire and can then advance over the next turn.
Yep. Advance, no running.
Yes. These guys...
The log bunkers are not bunkers, they are what we use for entrenchments.
Yeah, entrenchment. Yeah. That means his guys have dug in.
They're dug in, but they're also hidden during deployment because I get to deploy in the entrenchments.
Yeah, so you will have a base cover of -5. So it will be 6 followed by 6 to hit him anyway.
The boxes is one of your objectives. The other objective is the ammo dump over here. And the third objective is the factory in the back.
The third?
The third. Now the reason why the Germans are here, they want to stop these 3 trucks and those 4 tanks from refueling and rejoining forces.
But they are not part of the game.
No, they are just eye candy. So that's pretty much the terrain. And quickly the victory condition as well. And we'll be right back with forces introduction.
Yes, we will. Okay, so for the Russians or the Soviets, we have a first lieutenant with 1 extra man. They are sporting rifles, although you cannot see them. Next to them we have a light machine gun squad of 10 men. Oh, these are veterans, inexperienced. They have 1 light machine gun, and the rest have rifles, except from the squad leader, which has a submachine gun. Next to them we have a 10-man also LMG squad, but without the LMG, so I just opted to call them a rifle squad. Also inexperienced, and the squad leader has a submachine gun. Then you have a regular medium machine gun team, the Maxim. Next to them is a anti-tank rifle team, a regular. And then you have the M42 light anti-tank gun, which has something called improved ballistics, which means at short range it has a +5 penetration instead of the +4. Actually, I read that's supposed to be a 2-man crew, so we will double check on that. That cannon gun is controlled by Frank Safran, as he likes to be called on the battlefield. Next to him is the BA-64, which is the Bobik, as the Soviets called it. It's also an inexperienced vehicle and is controlled by Mike Golf. The second reinforced platoon that the Russians have is a second lieutenant with 1 extra man, also with rifles. They are regulars. Then you have another light machine gun squad, 10 men, inexperienced, exactly as the first one, with the NCO sporting a submachine gun. And next to them you have a 7-man inexperienced submachine gun squad. So that means 7 submachine guns, that's a total of 14 shots. Badasses. Then you have the Maxim medium machine gun again, you have another anti-tank rifle, and then you have Frank's wife, who is controlling the other M42 anti-tank gun.
You actually ended up calling it Frank's wife.
I did! Awesome!
Moving on.
We have Ferrantis in the Chad Fogel painted T-34. It's a medium tank with medium anti-tank gun. Luckily, it's inexperienced.
And that concludes the Russian forces.
Yes!
And some of these will start in reserves, so they won't all be on the table. I think it's the armored cars and tanks, or tank.
That one, the submachine gun squad, and the tank. Did they manage to get that?
Yep.
Awesome.
The rest will be on the table, and some of the stuff will be in the trenches.
Okay, for the Germans, we have 1 reinforced platoon compared to the 2 for the Soviets. We have Haide, which is Kieran himself, who is being given the honor of leading the Germans into battle. They are, or he is a 2nd lieutenant with a rifle and an extra man. Then you have a here Grenadier squad. They are mounted in a half-track. They are sporting rifles and 3 Panzerfausts. Next to them you have another of these here Grenadier squads, also mounted in a SDKFZ 251/1 transport, where the squad leader has a submachine gun, you have 1 light machine gun, and then 3 Panzerfausts as well. And then we move on to the 2nd patron in the German army, which is Flynn O'Flynn, taking control of the Grenadiers. And they are the guys with mine-clearing gear. There we have 3 submachine guns and 5 rifles.
Focus fire on those!
No focus fire.
Moving on.
They are mounted in the Pionierwagen, which has a Panzerbüchse 41. Was that right, Frank? And moving on, we have the SDKFZ 233, commanded by Hauptmann Himmelberger. This is a light howitzer, open-topped.
So you don't want to include that little team beside it
Oh,
first?
medium machine gun team.
You can play without them, that's fine. Okay. Yep.
Hauptmann Himmelberger in his SDKFZ 233, light howitzer, open-topped, recce, and the SDKFZ 250/7. This is a shortened version of the SDKFZ 251.
And it's being controlled by the German defector Jarko Kushisto.
Unteroffizier Kushisto is in control of the medium mortar carrier, which that is. And all the German are regulars, except the pioneers, which are of course veterans.
And that concludes the German forces.
1,000 points on each army.
I say it! Come get some!
Yeah, man.
14 order dice for the Ruskies and 10 for the Krauts.
Yep. And who gets the first? That's you.
That's me? Okay.
Turn 1. In effect.
I don't know what to do, so cut that thing.
We will.
Frank, make me proud. Open fire on, is it Himmelberger?
What did you?
I don't know. You turn it around. I can't see.
Hauptmann Himmelberger.
Well, Himmelberger.
Himmelberger.
Himmelberger. I want American.
So I position Himmelberger in a light cover position. It's long range, so you need a 5 since it's regular over there. So no 5s, Damon. That's the way to go.
Push.
Medium machine gun team.
Light draw.
Okay, so the Germans are up, and Kushisto is going to do his medium mortar.
He's going to do his medium mortar with Frank Saffron.
Yeah, so Frank shot, which, well, when you use the medium mortar, you need a 6 to shoot or to hit indirectly anyway.
Yep.
But next turn it will go down since he shot and then lost his dug-in status. Now I need a 6. Kushisto. God damn it! Next time. Okay, the Germans are up again, and it's going to be Hauptmann Himmelberger with a fire order. And he's going to do exactly the same. Frank, no hard feelings. I need a 6 to kill.
And you're already down, so...
Yeah, you halve the number of hits. How many hits? 6!
So 3.
And plus 2 penetration. Actually, I need more dice. Killing on 2s. Since it's indirect, coming from the top. What?
So 1 dead and D2 pence.
Yes. 1.
Sweet. To avenge Frank being shot on, Frank's wife is going to show what the females are good for in this game.
I don't like this.
45-degree angle, side armor of the Flynn with Commander Haida, also known as Kieran, on board. Let's hope to kill them both.
It's a 5 to hit because of long range and light cover. You upgraded.
I need my own dice.
Advance. Medium machine gun team. Putting myself over here so that I will have a line of sight at the guys there.
And we also forgot to tell you that I passed the leadership test.
That's true. You rolled a 7.
Yes. And you have another die.
And actually that was what you needed because your team went down to half size.
Yep.
So you actually have -1 for only half the team and then 1 pin. So
Yeah, that's true.
so you made it on a 9. So good thing they were regulars.
What are you doing with your dice?
Well that's a good thing. I'm gonna
It's
do
a good thing?
I'm gonna do down on the pioneers.
Okay.
Okay, Germans are up again, and it's gonna be my SDKFZ 251-1 with one of their squads, and they're gonna do an advance order. So it's gonna be 12 inches. Advance. 9 inches advance. It's gonna be, since it's half tracked, but I do have 2 pivots though. So he's gonna actually end up over here. And I'm not sure anybody will see anything.
Nope. Ambush. And you.
Another one for the Germans, and it's going to be the Grenadier squad, which is positioned in this
SDKFZ
251.
something.
Yeah. So they're going to move up 6 inches from the side of the vehicle, and this is going to be the furthest out, and the rest will follow suit.
Ambush. And another live draw.
I like your clever positioning and usage of the truck beds.
Yep. Very good. Down.
Clever.
Down.
Cleverer.
You. So Kieran is going down.
Yes.
On. Flynn.
Come on.
What? Okay, they'll get it. Okay, I got the next one. Down. Again. So I'm going to be going
So your reserves are spent, now you have to go.
down.
That's how it goes when you have 14 order dice.
Down. Inside that.
Okay, so that's your second lieutenant.
Yes. Down.
First lieutenant.
Yep. We're back with the live draw just to show that we're not rigging this. Yeah!
Okay, so another German.
Another. It is your first German.
After a string of Russians, this baby is going to do an 18-inch move, bringing him up to here.
And you're going to be ambushed by 3 units now.
And I'm going to do 1 pivot because I have two, no, I have only 1. Yeah, I can do 1
You
pivot.
can do 1 pivot.
I can do 2 since it's, but I have front and rear pintle mounted. I believe I can shoot like that.
Before you do that, I'm going to ambush you with 3 units.
No!
I have an ambush somewhere. Ambush!
Open fire! Open fire!
4 shots. I need 4s because of long range. I was just outside of 18. So that's a pin.
Okay, that was what you were aiming for, and it's a pin for the car and the unit inside.
I'm aiming with these guys. Both of them are going to shoot. That one and that one.
Okay,
Need 4s, so I'm going to roll both of them.
because of long range,
Oh, sweet.
we got 1 hit. Luckily, it's above 18 inches, so I will have, or you will have only +1 penetration.
Yep.
Inside armor, you get another an extra, so a 5 to glance, 6 to pen,
Okay.
or a 5 to pen.
But I penetrate with 6 anyway. And the result is
1. Cruise down.
Cruise down,
And
additional pin, and down.
So that didn't work out too well for me. But good shooting.
Good shooting.
You got a die?
Down.
Down on them? Okay.
And of course, the unit inside don't get an extra pin marker for the down. That's only applied to the armored car.
Yeah. And you again?
No, that one.
Oh.
Oh, that one. Ambush.
On them?
Yes.
Okay. And
One dice left, so. Ooh.
what's with you and the drawing?
Oh well, it's my last dice. It's going to shoot that one.
Okay.
Long range and in force, so that's 5s.
Yeah, 5 to hit, 4 shots. And you score a hit, killing on 4 regulars. No, but 1 pin on the MMG team in the forest.
Yes.
So 2 dice left for the Germans. The first is going to be my my Pioneer squad.
Flynn O'Flynn.
Flynn O'Flynn.
Oh, he's driving
Yeah,
the dinner.
he's actually down.
Yep.
But this guy can then run 18 inches and perform 1 pivot. Oh, and look, that brings me right up to the minefield.
Yep.
So you will make a note of where it ends. Keep it steady. Run straight forward and 1 pivot over here.
Yep. And the last die for
Well,
the German.
actually, there's no point in doing that pivot, is it?
Not yet, no.
So he will end up like that.
Yep. Percent front armor, much better.
Yes.
Okay.
That was them.
The last dice you have are for these guys.
Yeah, and they are
Pinned.
pinned. They have 2 pins, so you have to take a morale test on a 7 or less.
Mm-hmm.
And they are gonna exit behind to have some hard cover. And I also want to present a few guys to try and shoot at your medium machine gun. 7 or less, that's a 10, so they will just go down inside the transport, much more safer.
And we are at the end of turn 1. We'll be back with turn 2.
We will.
Start of turn 2. We removed all the dice, so there's no units in ambush, even though I had 1 unit left. I think I had those left.
They were in ambush.
They were in ambush. Dice draw.
These guys. You. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it, the bastard.
So Frank has to go because he's ranged in, so he's going to disappear off the battlefield real soon. So I might as well try to do something. Leadership test of 9, minus 1 for the pen is 8, minus 1 for the loss of his buddy.
Yes. 7. Yes!
It's a down order instead.
Woohoo!
That means he's double down.
And
Do I half to half?
new order die. Well, actually, yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
It's a quarter.
Yeah, because it said in the book
yeah.
in both
If you're
ways.
dug in, then you're
Yeah, we're gonna shoot
medium machine gun team.
medium. No, wait, actually, we're gonna do that one. It's gonna
This?
shoot light machine gun over here.
Okay, range.
It's 29 inches right there.
Yep.
So that's 3 shots, long range.
Hitting on a 4.
Inexperienced, 5.
Oh yeah, experience 5.
It's a hit.
Of course you make it.
So that's the pin I was looking for.
Of course it was.
1 for the vehicle, 1 for the unit.
2 units.
2 units in there.
Then we got Haida and
I have pins all over the place.
Flynn O'Flynn.
Alright, so that was a fire order. New dice.
Yes. Can you stop it?
Okay. I'm going to shoot anti-tank rifle.
Okay. So
Need a
that's gonna be a 4 long range.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
Next.
And another dodge. This is going fast. You again? Okay, so that anti-tank rifle, following up his brother in arm. 2. So you're upgrading.
I don't care if people can see my dice or not. I'm switching to my own dice.
Damon, how many in a row is that?
Many, but again, I have more dice than you. Alright, he is going to try to shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna lay pins on that thing.
Okay, hitting on a 3. 3 shots. 4 shots. Yeah, of course you'd make it.
So that's
2 pins.
pins all around. I'll place those in a second. Let's just see if Svein gets to play or not.
Yeah.
Yay! So he's going to be smoking.
I'm gonna smoke.
You're going to try to cover the advance of something.
Yep. So Kushisto, who is hitting on a 5 on Saffron, is now going to shift target, and he's going to do his 45 degrees and shoot over here.
Okay.
To try and put some smoke to protect their advance.
Yeah. As with normal indirect fire, you need a 6,
Yep.
and the other result, I get to move the smoke marker 6 inches.
Yes, you can.
In some direction.
In any direction.
Give me an exact point where it is.
Okay, let's see where I can see. Let's put it here.
Yep. Fire.
Okay?
Yep.
No!
So it goes 6 inches off the table.
Is that even illegal?
It might be illegal. Now I'm going to pull it 6 inches backwards here.
Yeah. Somewhere around here. It's going to be some smoke.
Yep. And that's it. First time. So we're going to try to...
Did we show them the smoke?
No, the smoke's over there.
Yeah.
It missed, but it can still cover your advance.
Yeah, for a very short distance. Yeah. But you were not a dick and did not pull it off the tape. Damon?
I'm going to bring in my T-34.
Farantis.
I need to take a test on an 8 because it's an experience bonus, 1 because it's reserve roll.
Yes, sir.
So 7.
Ha 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 ha.
Wait, this has worked very well so far. It was close.
Farantis goes down.
Down order for that.
Okay, so
it's pinned out, it's pinned down, and it's tricked out.
yeah, it is. But I do have to start working some minefield clearance.
Yep.
So I'm going to give my pioneers, commanded by Flynn O'Flynn, a advance order.
Go for it.
And we will then show you how the minefield work if I can manage the order test. But Haide is there, providing
bonus
+1 morale since they are both inside the vehicle.
So that is a 9 minus... No, veteran.
Yep.
So 10 minus 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9.
I should be able to make that. Yes. So 1 pin removed from them. And they are then going to advance up 6 inches.
We'll be back after that.
Yeah.
You've done that.
Okay, so I have now moved Flynn O'Flynn 4 inches. That puts 6 guys inside the minefield. And then Damon stops me and ambushes with the minefield. The minefield hits on a 5 since they are veterans.
So I failed to detonate.
Yes, if
I were to
hit
then
on a
they
5.
Yep, then they would all take they would take an attack
8 hits.
plus 2 penetration.
Yeah.
But you could force me to reroll since they are engineers.
Yes, so since they have mine clearing gear, I can force you to reroll the hit if you manage to score it. Anyway, I still have 2 inches left
Yes.
on my advance, and that's going to be put to use on your medium machine gun team.
Yes.
I think. So we'll be back with some shooting.
So the front 6 are within super short range.
Yes, sir.
Out of those 6, there are 3 submachine guns.
And they're going to shoot first.
Yeah, they don't have penalty for movement, and they're within short range, and it's at super short range. So
Yes.
they have a base of 3, moving down to 2, going up by 1 because of pin to 3, and down 4.
Since you're counted as dug in.
Yes.
So force to hit, but you have the gun shield rule, and I like to point that out.
This tiny little thing.
There's a gun shield, so I need 6s to kill you.
Yep, go for it.
Let's go for the submachine guns first.
Yep.
Hitting on force.
1 hit.
No!
And then we have 3 rifles.
That are also on super short, but they will then...
Have penalty for movement.
Yep.
In addition. So that is a 5 for 3 rifles.
Yep. Nothing.
Nope.
What's going on? And then 2 guys in the rear,
On a 6.
since they don't add super short. There you go.
So 2 hits.
2 hits, killing on 6s.
No!
That's what I call
Well,
voodoo
it doesn't matter
magic.
if you reroll because you can. Well, actually you can. It's team weapon.
Yeah, it is.
So
I hit
6.
something. No.
But
Anyway, you have now lost 2 men
I need to take a test.
on a 7 again. Woo-hoo-hoo! Medium machine gun team is gone. That was some awesome rolling, man. Woohoo! So another one for Germans. We're gonna try our luck again, and these guys are gonna get an advance. And as you know, they have 2 pins, so I need to take a test on 7 or less. And that worked out so well the last time.
No! God damn it! Yeah, you can't complain after that round of shooting. And dodging the minefield.
That's true.
Hey, you want to play some golf?
Okay, see if you catch that, guys.
Mike Golf is coming in. Or he's going to try. He's coming in from reserves. He's regular, so 9, -1 for reserve roll, so 8.
I like it when you use my dice.
Yeah. Now that's only because those guys, the guys inside the camera,
Inside the TV.
says that my dice can't be seen on camera.
Yeah, they're stuck.
No, they don't.
Your dice suck.
Mine. Revenge will be mine, said Frank Saffron's wife, and shot him. Or
Shot Frank?
shot someone. I'd rather she didn't shoot Frank. Side shot, short range, and I see more than 50% of your tank.
Yes, sadly
armored
you do.
car. So that will be a 3.
3 to hit.
Now, rolling like I normally do
You score 1s and 2s.
doesn't seem to be helping, but it's my way of rolling, so I'm going to keep doing it.
No.
Kaboom, it said!
Okay, so improved ballistics. You're at short range, you have an extra +1 penetration, so that's a total of 5.
+6 for side.
Yes.
1 is a glance, everything else is a boom. It's a boom.
Okay, so what do you score this time?
Immobilized. It's an additional pin for that thing. And down order for the tank.
Yep.
Or the armored car. And an additional pin for them. Actually, he gets 1 pin for being hit
Yep,
and
so
an
he's-
additional pin.
The armor car is at 5 pins, and the unit inside is at 3 pins.
Yep.
And it's down.
That still works for me. The gang is going to make a run move. They're going to be running this way.
Okay.
Sort of ish. So the
12
front,
inches, where are you ending up?
front guy will be here.
Okay, so we'll be back after that.
The machine gun squad is going to try to come in. Reserve roll. You need a 7 because they're inexperienced.
Good on you!
Why is it that I roll for something that's useless because they're coming up the tail I roll high, when I need anything else they roll low. Okay. You get to play.
German!
You're Norwegian. But your thing is going to do something.
Yeah, he's gonna do a advance run, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So he's just going to go over here. And I don't have any guys on board, so he can't shoot. But I do block
Provide
his line of sight.
Line of sights.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
For more German action.
We can do the follow-up move, which will be these guys. Yeah, let's do the frontest guy, and then we'll be back with the...
Next die and final placement.
Yeah, and shooting. They're gonna shoot.
Oh.
They're gonna shoot.
So 10 shots. 6s followed by 6s because of movement, long range, small team, and gone to ground or dug in.
Okay, so I only have rifles in this squad. So it's gonna be 6s followed by 6s, as Damon said. Over here. Yep. That is 2 6s.
And you need 6 to hit
Again.
And you need a 6 to kill.
Because of gun shield. No, but it's a pin at least, as you like to say, on Frank's wife.
So you want to pin Frank's wife. So a Ruski dice. That's the farthest out I get. And that guy he gets over here. There we go. Everything else is in between.
And you're gonna shoot at me?
Yes, I'm going to shoot at you.
How many shots?
11, because they're all within range, but they're inexperienced. So it's a 4, movement 5, long range 6.
6 is the hit. No!
That's above average.
Yeah, you are above
Need
average.
Force.
Force, they're regular, yes. 1s and 2s. Thank you. 1 6, so you might take these. Okay, but now we won't
condition training thingy.
initiative training. We
Initiative
will not forget that this time. On a 4+, I don't lose my, or I lose my NCO, but another man takes his spot. No!
I like these
means
dice.
I am at -1 pin and -1 for losing the squad leader. Okay, Germans are up, and this time it's gonna be the doom of Frank. Because my ranged in SDKFZ 222, controlled by Hauptmann Himmelberger, is gonna roll a 2, and then we're gonna
One.
then we're gonna do a lot of rounding down hits.
1.
I told you it's gonna be a 2.
All right. How many hits?
How many hits? And this is important because we have to
Rounding down.
round down a lot.
So 5. That's 2 and 1.
That is
Rounding down.
I think it's 3. And
Rounding down.
it is round down.
Yeah, 2.5, and that's 2.5. Rounding down is 2
And 1.
and 1.
Well, I only need 1.
You only need 1.
+2 penetration. Killing on 2s.
You need 1. No.
So Saffron, I'm sorry, but you're dead. And we don't count the gun shield since the hit is coming from above.
Yes. So HQ is gonna try to take pot shots at these guys. Range 24. Nope.
Nope.
That is a down order instead. New one. Other HQ. He will run up.
Yeah, you should. Provide some morale.
Yes.
Okay, and then do you have anything left?
Yeah, I have 1 more unit. Yeah. It's gonna be this one.
Oh,
Pour some bile into that one.
okay.
So that's 4 shots. I need a 3, I suppose.
4, it was just above 18.
That's right. It's another pin.
God damn it.
And last dice, 3 dice are yours.
Yeah, but now the infantry have 4 pins and the vehicle has 6 pins. So that's not going to do anything. Okay, so I'm going to do the Pionierwagen while I still have a driver on board, which is Heide. And the Panzerbüchse is going to take a shot at this unit, shooting HE. I have D2 hits. But I do need to make a hit, and that I will do on a 4.
You need to do a morale check first on a -2.
But I do have the my Heide on board.
You give yourself your bonus.
Yes. So 9 minus 2, 7 plus 1 for Heide, 8.
So what do you want to do with Heide then?
Heide is gonna stay inside, so he goes down.
Alright, and the last unit you have?
Medium machine gun team is gonna run forward. No, it can't run. 6 inches forward.
Yeah, so he's gonna end up roughly here-ish.
Yeah.
And we're gonna measure that. And we'll be back with round 3. So,
Mix it up.
yeah, you see what he did there?
Oh, look.
Ah, he's got it, yeah. Live draw, all important, round 3.
Me.
It's Deutschland unter alles.
Yeah, I just.
Do you know what to do?
Yeah, I give my pioneers the down order
Yes,
just to
because
get
they
them.
need to go down to
They have to-
remove the minefield.
Yep.
So that is a down. Wanna
Yes.
draw?
Oh,
no, you have to take an order test.
And my HQ, well, usually when it's an open top vehicle, we let the commander.
I'll let you take an order test on a 10.
On a 10.
New dice.
Yeah. So open top vehicle, we let the commander scream out.
Yes. Get down!
Get down!
Probably shouldn't scream into the camera. Oh, we'll be back. Which one is start and stop? You stand still.
Got a die.
Open fire with 11 shots.
So this time it's gonna be 5s, since you're standing still. And it's long range inexperience.
Alright.
5. Well, that's the same amount as last time. 3 hits, killing on 4s. There you go. But it's another pin, dude. Did you just start filming?
Yes, you said that you were going to do that.
Yes, I will actually try to move my armored car up inside the minefield.
You're gonna blow up a minefield?
I'm gonna try and blow up a minefield.
Oh, you're gonna try to hope that I don't blow up the car.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So he's gonna advance and also provide some cover for these guys.
Yep.
So you have to say when you want it to stop.
Yep. Stop.
There.
Halfway in.
Okay. So that's regular. So on 4
Yep.
plus 5.
No!
So that's only a 6. Doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Only
It scares you.
It scares me.
Yep. All right. So you get to complete the rest of you,
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, I will, and they will go...
Yeah, the craters are... Oh, look, I said craters, not mortar ones.
You did?
The craters are just there to indicate that that is a minefield.
Yeah, I will go like this, I think, just to stop him from
And we'll be back.
doing anything.
He gets 2 pins because we rolled off camera. He gets 2 pins because he was hit by mine, even if it didn't blow him up.
That's true.
And I also want to say thank you for moving that armored car, because now I have a clear line of sight with my medium machine gun.
Actually didn't. They are so hidden where they are. I forgot about them.
So I'm going to shoot 4 dice.
4 shots.
Hitting on...
What's the range?
That is 18
That's
inches.
18 inches.
That's 3 hits.
3 hits.
And killing on 4s.
Oh!
It's the highway to hell. Reloading these doesn't really matter because all you guys are the same.
I don't have a light machine gun.
Well, I killed you in spirit. So 3 guys dead and another pin. More shooting.
Yeah.
Let's try to blow this thing up.
You have a lot of that shooting going on.
4 plus. Long range. You.
There you go.
Back to rolling ones.
So, where are you going?
I'm panning around. I'm showing battlefield. You're the one that's all about the cool picture.
Yeah. Okay, so my Panzerbüchse is trying to do another shot at these guys to give them some pins.
Something to think about. You need to take an order test on a 9. No, on a 8.
Yep. How is it possible?
Dice, things, light machine gun, armored car, 4s, long range, 5s, inexperienced.
Yes.
Fixed.
We need 1, and that's the 6 you've got over there.
So that's 1 for the car, 1 for the commander.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kieran, but when you choose the wrong team, oh wait, you didn't choose. Svein chose for you. That's what you get. Again, let's see if we can bring in Tankovoy.
Tankovic, that's Francis.
Francis on a 7. Oh,
You
promising.
can make it.
Yes!
It's a 7. Where's he coming?
He's gonna come in somewhere and blow holes in something. So yeah, he's just gonna drive up here. Oops. And
Okay, can you clear the 1 inch?
if you're gonna be that way,
Well, I have to be that way. Yeah, that looks cooler.
happy now.
Yes.
So
And now you even got yourself some hardcover.
that's long range and movement and an experience, so it's a 6.
Okay.
But at least he's on the table.
He's on with a 1.
Of course, he is still back here because he failed an order test off camera.
Yeah.
You want to go over?
Did we show that?
No, we didn't. But you can try again.
I can try again on an 8. And I make
You
it.
get to move, so you move 6 inches,
6 inches,
roughly.
roughly, and the pin is removed. High then goes down. I don't remember if I don't think I rolled the order test last time, so I missed the opportunity to lose 1 pin. 9 minus 7.
9 minus 7,
9
okay.
minus 3.
Fine.
6 plus 1, 7. So that's 7, so 1 pin removed at least from height.
Yep. He's going to be getting up here, and the guy in the back will be getting up.
The rarest.
He's going to be actually taking his place.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll be back after I'm done moving. Advance up. I got 9 guys that's within range that can shoot at this thing to give it a pin. I don't want to be shooting at these guys with hardcover. I need 4 basic, 5 for movements, 6 for long range. No!
Ooh, good.
Bollocks.
Bollocks, that's what you got.
I got a dice, that's what I got. And with my dice, he is going to open fire into the side of that.
Yeah, you're gonna try and do something with this. On a 2. So, it doesn't matter, that thing doesn't do much.
Me again.
Okay.
Hey, what do I have left?
Well,
Oh, reserves.
reserves and
Bring in Mike Golf
reserves and HQs.
on 8. Yes.
Okay.
Way to go, Mikey. What does he have on the... Mike's dead.
He fell off. It's a turret-mounted light machine gun, so 3 shots, it's open-topped.
So Mike is going to really just zoom away here. Does it have recon?
Yes.
Ooh, sweet. Then we don't have to go all that way. We can go over here.
That is 24 inches, so that's an advance.
And it's going to shoot 3 shots into them.
Okay.
So that is
So
regular
movement and long range.
4. 5.
5 hit. 3 shots, 5 hit. And you score hit on my pioneers, killing on a 5.
Kablam! And a pin. Me again. I'm going to try to activate.
You needed a 6.
Needed a 6 because they were also down, but I got a 6, so that's fixed.
Yep.
Frank's wife is going to try to revenge him.
Okay.
Need to test on an 8 to be able to do something.
And she makes it.
Frank's wife is awesome.
I think Frank's wife is going to replace Frank.
Frank's wife is going to try to kill something panzerish.
This one?
And it's within super short, so I'll be hitting you on a 2. So this has proven useful for rolling 2s. So let's do that.
Okay, so you have +5 penetration, and I would say that's a front armor since it's very steep angle. It's very good for rolling ones. So 6 does nothing, but a pin.
It's a pin.
Did you break something?
And my hand, that freaking hurts.
Me. Lots of pins on me. These guys that are inside with 4 pins, gonna try and advance. That's a 5 to make it since I have 4 pins. Now that's an 8, so they go down yet again.
Machine gun unit is going to come in, need a 7.
Makes it 5, so that's good.
So they're going to be running in, they're going to be tackling your engineers. You're going to be running in down here.
Okay.
With a 12-inch move to get to this point, and new dice.
This thing is immobilized, so it really doesn't matter what I do with it, so I will just try to give it a down order. We're on a 3. No.
He was too hard.
He goes down.
Taking my last 2 because I got 2 HQs. That's just going to go down and down.
Okay.
Then you got 3 dice left.
This unit, minus the squad leader, has a morale of 8. 3 pins, so 5 or less. Or here, I think that's a good spot.
Yes, very good spot. I like it.
So they go down.
All right, then you have your 2 nukes back here.
Yeah, my 2 nukes. Well, this thing is gonna drive 9 inches and
keep behind you. Table, white table, over there.
There. He's gonna do 1 pivot and then he's gonna drive up to here.
Then have line of sight to everything.
Another pivot, percent front armor.
What are you going to shoot at?
That's KURSK, and he's going to do a shot on the move, firing indirectly and shooting at that squad, which is very dangerous.
6, yes, they're inexperienced.
No, but...
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
5. And?
Next
Himmelberger.
Himmelberger is
or, in proper American,
Himmelberger. He is going to move up and take a shot at the other infantry squad.
Yep.
Over there.
Because you get, you can drive there so you can see them.
Yeah.
Go.
So over here with him.
And indirect fire.
Indirect fire. And that's the infantry squad in the open there. There. On a 6.
Oh.
That's a 5 again. Okay, but it's pretty good.
That's round 3 for you. We'll be back with the 4th.
Let's hope I get the first die. Turn 4, live draw. This is gonna be very exciting. I'm gonna give it with German. Gray. No. What are you gonna do? Die.
He's gonna pivot, and by our rules, he breaks these. They're gone.
Section of wall are gone.
And no, not that way. That way.
R2. 9 inches. And where's he going? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Fanantis, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go after Haida?
Go after Haida. That is a range of 29.
So short range.
So that is a 5 to hit.
Basic 4. Long range 5.
I need a. Where's all the dice gone off to? 5 to hit. Oh, it sings! Yes, so that is a.
It's a medium, so plus 4 at that range. Side shot plus 5, so 2 to glance, 3 to pen. 3 to pen.
Penetration.
2.
Immobilized, so it goes down and gets 2 pins. The unit inside gets 1 pin.
Yeah, so Haida is at 3.
You're kind of stuck where you are, aren't you?
Really?
So there. And we need more pin markers.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy, we need more pin markers. He's got a hole mounted.
Yes.
See if that can't reach over here.
36.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
So that will be 6s to hit with 4 shots. That's
no,
fixed.
God
So that's
damn
a
it.
pin each on the units. And now we're done. Go Mother Russia.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to advance, like Stalin would do. And they will all open fire.
At my pioneers.
At your pioneers.
AKA engineers.
So that is 3. The guys 3 in the front are short. Too bad one of them is a loader. So that's 2 shots at 4.
That's a submachine gun.
So he doesn't need to play.
Yeah, he doesn't have range.
So that's these guys are hitting on a 4, 5 for movement.
Okay.
Yep.
2 hits.
The rest are hitting on a 6.
6 because of
Yeah.
long range.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He doesn't get to play.
Well, the light machine gun is probably within. Is it within 15?
Oh, it's 15 short range for that thing. Yes, it is.
Okay, so
So
you got
he's-
3 more shots hitting on 5s.
Nope.
Oh.
So that's then 5 shots hitting on 6. Yep. That's 3 hits in total. And
Killing on 5s.
killing on 5s.
One more dead.
And another pin.
Yeah, which is not good. Because this has to do with the mine clearing, which we will come to
As soon as you
eventually.
can get to activate a unit.
Yeah.
Right, Rob?
Again?
Who did something? They did something. Okay, let's continue this onslaught.
Okay, so
Actually-
anti-tank rifle.
Actually have him hit. 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 Yes!
It's a 5 on.
That is a +2 penetration because of side.
Yes.
So I need a 5 to glance, 6 to
pen.
Nope, but it's another pin on everything.
Yeah. And we removed the 6 pin markers with a die
Yeah.
since we are missing pins. Really?
Same target. Hits.
Yep, long range.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So speed plane.
You again?
You have dice in here, I promise. Okay.
Yeah.
He's regular.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. So
He's
one
at
more
the-
pin.
One more pin and he's gone.
Actually, it doesn't really matter if I move or not.
Nope. So you should stay
Yeah,
since.
because then I hit on a 4. 5 because of one. No, 4.
Yep. 4.
Just gonna stand still, shoot 3 shots. If I hit, tank goes bye-bye. Tank goes bye-bye. Or it's not tank, it's...
Oh, it doesn't because you didn't roll a single 4.
No, no, the... Hey!
It's me?
Yes!
Okay. These guys are gonna feel a 5.
Okay,
And that's gonna be
we're
from
just kicking it live.
Kushisto.
Kushisto. On a 6.
Yes! Okay, so D6 hits.
They will go down.
No!
Yes. So you get 1 hit.
Yeah, with +2 penetration, they are inexperienced, so dying on a 2. So 1 dead.
How many pins?
D2 pins. That's 2.
Yep. So you place a dice there because we don't have any more pin markers.
Okay.
And we'll be back. Of course, they don't get to go down because I called it after you had shot. So he signed rolled off camera and he killed another dude with another 2 roll.
Yeah, Damon is nice like that.
Yeah, it happens once in a light year.
So these entrenches, they are supposed to be in the ground, right?
Yeah, so they don't block line of sight.
So this is actually a clear
line of sight.
Clear shot.
Direct shooting.
Direct shooting on a 4.
Yep. They are already down for some reason. That's supposed to be an advance.
Yeah, that's an advance.
Yeah, so 4 to hit.
4 to hit.
No,
Okay.
not 4 to hit, but 4 to hit.
Hauptmann Himmelberger, please.
Come on, Mr. Berger.
Yes!
Alright. D6 hits.
3 again.
Killing on 2s.
Inexperienced. Again.
D2 pins.
2 men dead and 2 pins. Exactly the same result as with that squad.
Good for you.
Again, after some good shooting with my mortars and things, let's try these.
Yep, you hoping for just as high dice rolls?
No, I want to have a 5.
Go for it. No!
Yes.
Remove 1 pin.
Remove 1 pin. They still have a lot of pins.
Yep.
But it's the Germans, so they have a lot of firepower. Now, I think I just want to stand still to maximize my
Chance of hitting.
chances of hitting.
You're at a base of 3, 4, 5, long range 6. Yes.
6 to hit, and it was only rifles.
Only rifles, so 9 shots because I only killed 1 dude.
Yeah, that's good.
That's 1 hit.
Okay, so
another
that's
10.
another pin. That's good since they are inexperienced. Killing on 3. No! But you're at 3 pins at least.
So the missus is gonna, not my missus, but Frank's wife is gonna shoot. Same target as last, need a 2. Again, this is proven effective.
Let's see the 1. Oh, it's a hit.
So I need...
Well, it's a front shot plus 5 penetration, so 2 to glance, 3 to pan.
Yeah!
Oh, and that's actually 2.
You go a balloon.
2 since you score 3 above my armor, and a 5 is destroyed. So 1 die is removed, and we place a smoke of plume there.
A smoke of plume? A plume of smoke. That's 1. The first dice I take off here. Me again.
What?
And these guys...
Medium machine gun team?
Yes, they are going to shoot at him.
No!
That'll be
That'll be long range and light cover.
That'll be long range and light cover, so hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Start to pin him to death too.
Just zoom in and take a look at that.
That's a 5.
Sweet. You're on fire today.
No, you are.
Ha ha ha.
New dice.
Well, it has to be me now.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 dice. You got 6.
You got 5 dice still?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I play. Let's try moving the amateur unit over here.
Oh yeah, these guys.
They're within 6.
They are. And he's a +2 morale, so you're testing on
7.
7. Thank you.
They go down.
Down.
So, new dice. Now it should be you. Hey, it is you. So, last turn, he had 1 pin, and he gave a down order, but we forgot to roll for removal of the minefield.
Yes.
Removing the minefield is, you need to end up at a natural 6 to make it. And you get both pluses and minuses depending on the situation.
Yes.
So we started at 6, we go down to
5, since
5.
they are veterans.
4 because they are engineers,
And
+2, so down to 2 because they are mine clearing equipment,
yes.
and up with 1 because they had 1 pin in the last turn, so
Yes.
you need a 3.
Need a 3 to clear the minefield. Can we do it? 3+.
No. So you want to try? You want to give them another down order?
I will give them another down order.
Then you need to take a test to do that.
Now I have 2 pins, but we have my Heide
Yep.
in the rear, protecting my rear.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, go. Yep.
So that's a very good
All right.
morale check.
So that goes away, and you get to try again.
Yeah.
With
Still on 3.
still on 3.
No! What the hell? This is impossible. Okay.
-6.
Yeah, yeah, that's very easy.
So 3.
3, they're gonna try to advance.
Oh! So where are they gonna go?
They're gonna move up 6 inches and take some hard cover positions.
Amongst the
Yeah,
Dragon's Teeth barricades.
we'll be back with that. Okay, so unit moved up. They still have 5 pins, so any shooting will be 6s followed by 6s.
You think?
4 shots with Hitler's buzzsaw, loader, light machine gun, and 7 rifles. So
On what?
these guys, 11 shots.
Go for it.
6 followed by 6.
Yes. What the freaking hell? Yep, you need more 6s.
This guy will take a down order. I need 2 1s.
Why don't you try to rally? I mean, if you fail that, you go down.
Yeah,
anyway.
rally. Didn't.
SMG.
Squad.
Gonna
running.
run.
12 inches, and we'll be back.
HQ. Jump out the window with his flag and run. Already checked. He gets up here.
You can't run with his flag.
He can spear someone with his flag.
You again? I think this dice bag is rigged.
Me too. He goes down.
Yep.
What do I have left? Oh, I got the squad up there.
Yeah, you got the squad on the rooftop. You?
Yep, me. So they're gonna shoot. I'm gonna
At?
open fire at
What?
that one again.
Oh, why do you have
So
to go after the car?
That is 3 shots hitting on a basic 3, long range, no, 4, long range 5, because
Yep.
they're inexperienced. Yes, fixed. And the rest are yours.
Impossible. Okay, I will try to rally Haida.
Okay, so that is a 9.
Minus 4.
Minus 4 is 5
5.
plus 2 is 7.
Plus 1. It's only a
Oh, he's
single.
only 1.
He's only 1.
He's only 1. Hey, make it.
No, I don't.
7?
No, that was if it was plus 2.
Oh, right. Yep.
Okay, so
The car,
the car,
same thing.
they have 6 pins, so 3 and then plus 1 for a 4.
Yep.
4. No. And then my last unit is the medium machine gun team. Can they trace a line, Damon?
Yes, they can. How could I not see that?
I don't know, because I didn't see the thing
The
over
thing, yeah.
there.
The other one. That thing that you remember that we saw.
Yes.
Yes, we're within
28.
range.
So that's 5 shots because of Hitler's buzz saw.
Long range, so we're hitting on 4s.
Yes. And killing.
On 3s, because they are inex.
Okay, let's see the 6s again.
What?
3 hits, killing
Yep.
on 3s. 2
2
dead.
dead and 1 pin.
Yes, sir.
And that's the end of round 4. You're still ways off for getting the objective, but well, you're moving up, you're getting there.
Start of turn 5 and this carnage. And your submachine gun squad
It's gonna advance.
taking a test on a 7.
Plus 2.
Ooh, no, plus 1. They are second
So
level.
8.
8.
Ooh,
11.
almost full bar.
So he goes down. That's good.
You want to roll straight away? Before they get more pins?
You know what? What's the point in trying to clear that minefield?
You're just gonna gamble and walk up here.
Yeah, it's no point in me trying to clear it actually.
So on a 5.
You will
It goes off.
stop them there.
Yes.
Okay, on a
No.
4 goes off on a 5 because they're veterans.
So they're gambling because they can't find any mines. Oh, you need to take a test first.
Oh yeah, but that's easy because that's
Yeah, you do it on 10. Yeah.
so easy.
You get there, fine.
And then
That's
I will
that
shoot.
guy. Yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
That's
Let's try to
6
take
shots.
these guys
Yep.
that haven't done anything yet, and I will give you the camera. Okay, so the submachine guns don't have penalty of movement, but they do have long range. So they are 6 shots and then 3 rifles, for a total of 9. Hitting these guys on a 4 because of movement.
Yep.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
Killing
on
on
3s.
3s.
1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6.
Yeah, reroll.
No.
So
6 men dead.
that's going to be a test. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, we can just leave the loader. There we go.
Okay.
Testing and making
That's
it.
a 5.
Yep.
Plus another pin
6,
that you
7,
got.
8.
So
I have him.
Oh, you got him, so they are good.
Yep. Ferrantes is gonna do a
Pivot.
and 9 inches. Where's 9? 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go.
And then he's gonna unleash.
The Dogs of War. He's gonna unleash dual medium machine guns.
Okay. Pioneers.
Yes.
Okay. So Flynn O'Flynn.
Because
Yeah.
science objective is this, the building. The only squad that's even capable of getting to any of them is that one. If I kill that, Svein can't win because pinned out, and we're in round 5, maximum 7 rounds, they can't get there.
Nope.
They can. So I'm going to shoot you with 8.
But even if I got there, I will only capture 1 and I needed to capture 2.
Yeah, well, this is... You can't win.
No.
This is just for...
For the glory.
Yes. So basic 4, movement 5.
And yeah.
Possible
No, that's
within it. So 5.
5s on 8 shots. That's 1. Killing on 5. Oh, that's a 6. No. 1 guy gone, that's a rifleman. And 1 pin.
More shooting at them. So within 24, we got 5 guys in the front.
Yeah, one of them is still loader. So 4.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 shots.
Yep.
And they will be hitting on a base of 4, 5 for long range.
Yes, sir.
That's another 6.
Yeah, so it's another pin. And it's another 6. But not something special. So there goes another rifleman.
Go. And another pin.
Yes. And another dice. Maybe I will get one.
Yes.
And that is, of course, a die for me, which is gonna be Kushisto with a fire order, hitting on a 2 on that squad. Try to wipe them out.
Going down.
Now you can do it. Okay, so
Roll.
hitting on a 2,
Hit.
halving hits because you went down. It's gonna be 3, 2, plus 2, killing on anything but a 1. There.
Whoa.
2 6s.
And there went the NCO or the machine gun.
I would say the light machine gun.
If you take the NCO,
No, there is no light machine gun.
take the NCO.
NCO.
Yep, and another guy, and they are down
D2 pins.
to.
2 pins.
They have 5 pins plus 1 additional for the NCO.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish off that squad with Mike. There we go.
Yep. Short range, so force to hit.
There we
That's
go.
2.
Killing on 5s.
That's 1.
Another dead and another pin.
Yeah, so they are.
Useless-ish. Let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
HQ.
These rifles.
Yeah, just gonna move here so you don't get hard cover. There we go. Within 12. They are
Regulars.
hitting on 3s, movement 4.
Yes. 2 shots. That's 1 hit, killing on 5. And so even small units can do big damage.
There we go.
2 men left. Again?
I'll just keep shooting. I don't have anything else that can shoot that one.
No,
here.
now you're blocking line of sight with most of your stuff.
Well, then we will
Or they can advance.
yeah, and shoot like a rifle.
Yep.
Or he can. Actually, now he can kill your dice off.
Yes, you can.
So he's gonna hit on a. Just about. So he hit on a 4. 4 shots. So unit is out. And yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It died.
Okay, so that took 9 pins and is thus counted as destroyed. Okay, so with my die, I'm gonna do a Hauptmann Himmelberger on a Farantes.
Are you going to gamble?
I'm gonna gamble. This guy is putting out a lot of fire on them.
Pretty much. You are dead. You need to stop something.
Yeah.
So you need to indirect fire to have any chance of killing it.
It's gonna be an indirect fire from a light howitzer trying to hit its top on a 6. Nope.
So we're going to try the tiny units of inexperienced dudes. They're
Oh, did you take a morale check?
no, they failed. They're gone.
They're actually gone.
So let's not do anything with them. But that opens a whole another issue of clear line of sight.
Yes, isn't that
I'm going
convenient?
to shoot with my anti-tank rifle.
Isn't that convenient?
So I'm going to hit you on a
4, long range. That's a hit. You got +2 penetration
You need to take a test.
since we don't count losing penetration against squishy targets.
Test -5, so you need a 5.
That's outside of 6.
Yep, you need 5 to make it.
You pit 5 pins on me?
Yes.
Okay, he's gone. And with that, I will concede.
Victory for Mother Russia!
Mother Russia?
Yeah, you can stop now. So, that was a victory for Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
What could you have done different?
Well,
What should you have done different?
it was a horrific loss for the Germans. Of course, you had some luck with starting to pin me a lot.
Yep.
Gave me a lot of pins, so that ruined my chances. I did split my force to go on both sides to try and capture both objectives. I shouldn't have done that. Should have done the refused flank.
Should have done the refused flank. That would have eliminated one anti-tank gun. Would have eliminated at least 2.5 units that I deployed for a couple of rounds. And the medium machine gun would have been taken out after you moved far enough up.
Yeah. I could also, of course, have used more smoke to try and cover the advance if I've done that. But then again, I really like the
shooting
and killing off dangerous stuff. But then again, if I had started to move everything up here, you know, we wanted to show you the minefield.
Best case scenario, you would have been inside the base if everything went your way in round 3. Best case scenario, that is if your car survives the minefield and the engineers cut the wire and we remove that and you get to drive on. Saying that, I like the scenario, but both minefield and barbed wire is a tad much, one or the other.
Yeah, one or the other would have been nice because then I could have just, you know, gambled on it and driven my transport straight over the minefield.
But other than that, I feel that the scenario is balanced.
Yeah,
really. With the huge amount of inexperienced units that the Russians have, the tank, I was lucky with the hits. It didn't come in when it was supposed to.
No, it wasn't such a big threat, really. And of course, if that, oh, you can't say it.
There's a unit over here.
If the Panzerbüchse hadn't been pinned to death, that could have done some damage.
The amount of shooting that I had and could put down pins because of open top really saved the day.
Yeah, the open top was probably the largest problem because all the units inside also took a lot of pins and you had a lot of shooting.
I had a lot of shooting. Alright, so that was the summary that we had. This was game number 1 of 3 games that, 2 games that's leading up to the huge KURSK tank battle. That was the 3rd game. So the 2nd game leading up to that will be done sometime next week or so. Again, it's going to be made by Kieran. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, because I really like the, you know, I have a mechanized platoon for me and you have this depot force.